Hey, good morning, and thank you for joining us today. We'll start the session in a minute or two. Thank you for your patience. Let's start the session. I'm Suvarna Jadhav, working with Cloud.in as a strategic partnership and alliance manager. Welcome to the webinar, Maximizing EdTech Efficiency, Unleashing the Power of AWS Edge Services and AI Solutions, hosted by Cloud.in. In today's rapidly evolving educational landscape, technology plays an indispensable role in enhancing efficiency, accessibility, and effectiveness to empower educators, institutions, and learners. Harnessing the potential of cutting edge technologies like AWS Edge Services and AI solution is paramount. Our webinar, Maximizing EdTech Efficiency, is designed to equip you with the insights and strategies needed to leverage AWS Edge Services and AI solutions effectively within educational environment. Whether you are an educator, administrator, or technology enthusiastic, this webinar will offer you invaluable knowledge and practical applications. For today's session, we have Arvind Zamwal as a speaker. Arvind is a business development manager at Amazon Web Services India. In this role, Arvind is focused on enablement of growth of the education technology ecosystem in India. He partnered with edtechs, independent software vendors, resellers, distributors to innovative at multiple levels of ecosystem. Prior to AWS, he has worked with Adobe, Capillary, Tech Mahindra, and Oracle, and has over 15 years of experience. Welcome, Arvind. We also have Prakhar Dubey as a speaker from Cloud.in. Prakhar is a business development executive at Cloud.in. In this role, Prakhar delivers innovative cloud solutions and services to clients across various industries. Welcome, Prakhar. Before starting the session, I would like to mention a few points. All attendees are muted by default and cannot be unmuted during the session. We will have a question and answer session at the end of the presentation. If in case you have question in between the session, please raise your hand to grab speaker's attention, or you can ask a question through the question section. I will request Prakhar to start the session.
Thanks, Varna. Thank you so much all for attending this session on such a busy Thursday. Am I audible, right, Swarna? Can you just confirm?
Yes, Prakhar, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So good morning, everyone. I hope you all having a great day. My name is Prakhar Dubey. I would be representing Cloud.in. Thank you for joining us today for this insightful sessions on how EdTech can maximize their efficiency by unleashing the power of AWS Edge services, plus as well as with the AI solutions. Before we jump into the technical discussions, let me give a brief overview of what we're going to cover today. And moving with the agenda for the today's webinar, initially we start with understanding what the EdTech landscape. Then we cover the basic introductions about AWS Edge services. Post that discuss on the AI applications in the EdTech industry, such as personalized learning, adaptive assessment, and intelligent content recommendations. We also cover real-world applications and discuss best practices, considerations, and success factors based on industry experience and proven methodologies. Once the presentation is completed, we are open to flow with the question and answers. Let me give a quick introductions about Cloud.in. Cloud.in is a basically a 24-year young company, started a business as a domain registers, and gradually we move up today where we are talking providing 24/7 knock and SOC centers to our customers for their workloads on the cloud. In this journey, we have garnered almost to 22,000 plus customers and managed 40,000 plus domains till now. Speaking of the team, we have a robust 80 plus teams certified on various technologies to deliver the right set of solutions for our customers. We are headquartered in Pune and have a presence in Mumbai also. We have been able to manage around 1,000 plus as well as 10,000 resources, or you can say, right, till date, and have been able to manage 200 plus live workloads for our customers. We also manage 6,000 endpoints for our customer where it comes to the cloud backup solutions. We have a service delivery capabilities with the AWS team, plus as well as we are advanced partner of AWS with the highest achieved competencies around the services. New Relic, VMware, and other partners, we have help out to the customers with the cloud backup solutions, application monitoring, and virtualization. To tackle the security portfolio, we have a tie-ups with the F5, Fortinet, and checkpoints. Coming to the services, what we offer, what does the cloud does into this cloud domains? We are these key areas we actually work out where we're providing the most of our services in the gamut of our customers. Our solutions include implementation, migration, reselling and billing services, cloud consulting, advisory managed services, and application services, and many more related to the entire to the AWS cloud solutions. What the expertise that we have till now, you can just see on the screen, we have achieved till now almost about right set of technology expertise in the education sectors, CloudFront, CDN, web application firewalls, and Windows workload, to name a few. In almost this 24 years of experience, we have worked to entire multiple verticals of the industries. Education is the most priorities on training, financial services, media entertainment, and e-commerce companies, including in this public sectors plus a startup as per seeing in the last 5 to 10 years. So moving forward with the at services point of view, I just initiate discussions plus the CloudFront services. So what does the AWS CloudFront do? And specifically, we are talking about the edtech industry as well as the education point of view. AWS CloudFront optimizes global content deliveries, ensuring a low latency access to education materials for an enhanced learning experience. Securing your data transmissions using CloudFront HTTPS capabilities also. And if you integrate this with the AWS web, enhancing the security with the against online threat means as in you can save your data and be on a security point of view solutions. Including this web, we can have enable with this integrated with the advanced shield for the better point of security. AWS CloudFront serves as a cornerstone in EdTech, offering us sophisticated, secure, and efficient content delivery solutions. and essentials for a global educational growth. So, after discussing more on the cloud front, what are the features as compared in this industries for the cloud front? We can do it. So, popular features are global presence, high performance, security, and price flexibility. CloudFront has a global network of edge locations. These are strategically located around the world. This ensures that the content can be delivered to users from a nearest edge locations, reducing latencies, improving performance, and plus as well as for the easy accessible to the data. CloudFront user advanced catching techniques to have a content delivery speed and reduce the load to the origin server. It also supports performance optimizations such as compressions, image optimizations, and minifications. CloudFront provides a range of securities features such as SSL, TLS encryption, origin access identities, and AWS FAB applications firewall to help protect the content from unauthorized access and with the DDoS attacks. It allows business to customize their content delivery settings such as cache controls, content routing to suit their specific needs. Last but not the least, CloudFront offers flexible pricing based on the usage and support both pay as you go and reserve capability model. That was quick overview about the CloudFront features. Moving towards more on the elemental point of view. What does the basically media elemental services can help you out in the specific for the edtech industry set of market. EdTech platform can use media convert. I just explain you with these all the service that you can see on the screen with a something of a use case that we have worked with before in the EdTech industries. EdTech platform can use media convert to ensure that video content is optimized for different devices and bandwidths, providing a seamlessly viewing experience for students or various devices also. If you want to deliver a live classes event, a media package can be ensure a high quality streaming and secure deliver content to a global audience. As you can reach out to the with the CDN services along through it. Conducting a live streaming sessions plus we can say it's a virtual classroom which has been highly scalable from last 2 or 3 years. Live events can use media live services for reliable and high quality video delivery services also. Moving forward with the elemental media store, edtech industry can use media store to store and serve video content with a low latency, ensuring a smooth streaming experience for the users. Media tailor is to optimize and their content by incorporating target advertisements, which we normally we can see on the screens. We can see you can just when you open the TV, we can see you can open the LC, or the monitors or something. You can just see a edtech advertisements and everything. You can just enable to with the media tailor services, so your content will be reach out to the target audience into the video materials. And S3 is away for the S3 services for the cost effective and scalable storage for the education content, including video, documents, and other multimedia assets. Let's explore more on the customer challenges that has been facing in the edtech industry right now. I hope you're building the way for the retention point of view. Retention is a significant concern for the edtech platform. Keeping learners engaged and committed to a course or platform over extended period is very challenging. Various factors contribute to a low retention, such as lack of personalized learning experience, ineffective content delivery, or support system for students and facing difficulties. Video piracy, unauthorized distribution, and sharing of education content, often in form of video piracy, pose a threat to edtech providers. Lack of robust content protective mechanism and digital rights management. With the ease of copying and sharing of digital content, contributing to a challenge of video piracy in the edtech industries. Third, we can say like an low edtech accessibility and editability of technologies in certain demographics or region may be limited, resulting in a digital divide and hindering the reach of edtech solutions. Inefficient infrastructure, including poor internet connectivity, lack of access to devices, limited tech can create barriers for the potential learners, preventing them from fully participating in digital educations. Fourth, I think monetization has already been aware for the revenue models is a common challenge for the edtech companies. Balancing the need of profitability with the affordable and accessible educations can be challenged. Striking the right balance between a pricing model and subscription fees or alternate revenue streams without compromising education quality could be a great challenge. And additionally, convincing them with the user to pay for online educations could be a hurdle. To overcome these challenges, who you can use a media elemental services with a multiple edge solutions. On the media elemental services, who should use the and media elemental point of view? AWS Media Live is a beneficial for broadcasting live events, conference, and virtual classroom. When you're looking to monetize their video content through a targeted advertisement, ideal for delivering a live classes or on-demand educational videos, ensuring a smooth user experience. In summary, with this, I can just tell you that AWS media services and elemental services are suitable for scenarios involving video processing, live streaming, secure content delivery, on-demand video monetization, scalable storage, global content delivery, and educational content in the edtech sector. Evaluate your specific need and choose the services that are aligned with your requirements. I just pass on to the Arvind from my point of view, so that they can elaborate more on the AI solutions which can be covered through from here. Arvind, over to you.
Thanks, Prakhar.
Thank you, Prakhar. I hope I'm audible and you can see my screen.
Yes, Evan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, team, again for giving me this opportunity, and thank you everyone for joining this session. My name is Arvind, and I'm a business development manager for EdTech in Amazon Web Services. In my presentation today, I'm going to focus a lot more on a topic which has been part of, I think, almost all the conversations I've done in past few months, which is generative AI. Um, with the launch of some consumer-facing applications, I think all of us have experienced that how powerful the new machine learning models are in today's world. But the broader prospects for this technology still lie in what businesses can do for their end customers or students in case of edtechs and the educational institutions. So much so, some of the analysts are predicting that generative AI is going to add another 7 trillion worth of GDP growth to the global economy in next 10 years. But talking about the use cases that generative AI can produce, they can broadly be classified into 3 categories depending on who is impacted by these use cases. So let's look at some of the use cases. This is not an exhaustive list. Every day we get to hear about some of the new use cases that our customers are trying out. So from the student experiences perspective, probably chatbots is something which acts as the first interaction point for the student. Students can ask their queries, get answers to them. These answers can be summarized from, let's say, 10 different documents to make it more effective for the students. These days, we are seeing these chatbots evolve more into virtual assistants or personal tutors. And they can guide students on the content that can help strengthen the weak areas. If they're scoring low marks in a particular subject, in a particular topic, then these virtual assistants can automatically help students to cover the content to increase their percentages, their scores, and related outcomes. What we are hearing from our customers that from chatbots to virtual assistant, they now want to move into an adaptive learning kind of a model where the entire student life cycle adapts to student strength areas and weak areas. And we have a predefined objective, which could be, I want to improve my marks in physics. I want to crack an IIT JEE paper. And how do I structure my learning process for that? The second category of use cases is about how do you improve employee productivity and their creativity. Starting from content summarization, that rather than scanning through 10 different documents. It can generate a summary for you. It can generate the data insights for you. So you want to know how much sales you did in 2 years back compared to the coming month. So the Gen AI can automatically pop it for you rather than you going through and slogging through all those documents. Some of the simple use cases like content translation, you have content in English. You want it to be available in various regional languages and some of the international languages. And with a click of button, generative AI can help you with that. Third area is about optimizing your internal processes for better efficiencies. This could be in terms of proactively monitoring your security threats. System is automatically scanned using Gen AI levers, and any new threats that come up, any potential breaches that might happen are popped up onto your windows, and AI can take an action for you, or it can prompt you to take an action. It can also do data augmentation activities. So let's say students are giving you feedback for a particular teacher, for a particular course, they like it a lot. You can collate that feedback and use it for new features just to work on those feedbacks. Now, there are a lot many more use cases, but how do you as an organization get ready to use these for your own systems, your own applications? From an AWS perspective, we are viewing this as a stack of 3 layers. The bottommost layer is about the infrastructure. This is where you train these foundation models or LLMs and make them production ready. The middle layer is all about leveraging the existing LLMs. So we at AWS believe that it's not one LLM which will win this race. There will be many more LLMs, and there will be use case specific foundation models. There will be some custom created models by you as an organization to better meet your business requirements. And we believe that as a business, you should have access to all these LLMs, and this is where the middle layer comes in. The top layer is about the applications that are pre-built using these applications. So what do all of these mean in AWS parlance? I think let's look into it. So at the bottom layer, we offer a variety of hardware nuts and bolts. We offer a variety of hypervisor layers and also some of the selected IDE environments. So we are also investing in our own homegrown silicon processors, which is Trainium and Inferentia. These can be used for faster model training and for cheaper inferences from those models. Whereas SageMaker is more of a development environment, which gives you a suite of tools which help you to expedite the model training. So for example, Falcon, the largest LLM out there, is trained on SageMaker. For the middle layer, I'm happy to share we released a new service a few months back. This is called as Amazon Bedrock. So Bedrock essentially gives you access to various existing leading foundation models in the industry. And we continue to increase the models available via Bedrock. So you can think of it Bedrock like a platform where anyone without knowledge about how the LLMs work, what data should go in, it's all about doing the right clicks, selecting a model, experimenting with a model, and finding what works best for your business. These are some of the models that are available in Bedrock today, ranging from Amazon Titan, which is Amazon's own model. It could be stable diffusion models, which are image generation models. We have Meta, which can be the Llama 2 models. It can be used for personalization. It can be used for content summary. Even Jurassic Park models can be used for content summary and chatbots. Another important aspect is while there are a lot of LLMs available, but they are trained on general data sets, which are available to everyone. So how do you differentiate or how do you make sure this model works more for your business than giving you generic answers? So this is where the customizations come in, and this is the true value that Bedrock offers you as a business. You can choose to fine tune the models. You can use the ever popular RAG to improve the kind of data, the context your models take. And you can choose to pre-train those models before running them. So what it essentially means, if you have your own, for example, own course videos, and you want the LLM to give you answer very specific to those videos and not office information from the internet. So you just point the model to those videos and it will start working on them instantly and start giving you answers. This brings us to the top layer of the applications. So these are the applications that are pre-built and are click to use. Some of the examples from AWS Stack, the top one is Amazon Code Whisperer. So essentially, it allows your developers to talk in natural language with the system, and it comes back to you with the code. So this is just one example which you see on screen. It can be anything right from your own application code. And obviously, it works best for Amazon specific code items. Um, you can also customize it for your own set of libraries. So you just point Code Whisper towards your code. It could be application code, backend code, infrastructure code, your APIs, libraries, so that when you ask Code Whisperer to create something for you, it gives you more accurate and more contextual code. So this, and also these customizations are isolated for you. So nobody else has access to them. Only you as an organization have access to them. And this goes without saying that all of our Amazon services come with our enterprise grade security features built in. A second new offering which we launched a few months back is called as Amazon Q. Amazon Q is a new type of virtual assistant. It helps you in giving answers, creates content for you, creates tasks for you, and even talks to various internal systems for you to enable certain actions. So for example, you want to take an order via Q, it can do that for you. I think let me show you a quick video about how Amazon Q can fit into your use cases. You might not be able to hear the audio for this video. My apologies for that. But I think video itself is self-explanatory. So let's see it for a minute and a half. All right, so that was interesting. I mean, I could create a web app with a few clicks. I can throw my old code at it, and it will generate an application for me in few clicks. So this is where we believe, and my apologies for this. Yeah. So this is where we believe these generative AI applications will add value to your employees and to your business partners. So just to summarize, these are the three layers of the generative AI stack as to how AWS is envisioning it. We continue to believe that there is no one model win all kind of a situation. Before I finish, I'd like to re-emphasize on one fact that with the advent of this whole generative AI wave, strong data foundations become even more important. While the models are available for everyone to use and anyone, and these models are trained on generic data, how do you make sure these models are more specific to your business? And how do you differentiate them for your students? So eventually for edtechs, for example, let's say you are a content creator. So your content is your differentiator. Your students come to you because of your content. And how do you ensure that this generative AI focuses on your content, brings out the nuances of your content, and not just talks about generic things? So this is where the data foundation comes into the picture. For a strong data foundation, you would typically require a comprehensive set of data services. You will need capability to store videos, you'll need capabilities to store your student data, your CRM data, data coming in from your websites, from your applications, and how do you take feedback from your students. So all of that data has to come in, and it needs to be worked upon by various services. It could be a database, it could be a serverless database, it could be a time series database, and you may have various internal teams using different querying mechanisms, analytics mechanisms. So at AWS, we provide you a comprehensive set of these data services, as have been highlighted on the slide. Um, and more importantly, these data services should be able to talk to each other. We offer zero ETL integration, so which means you just point your data source to your data warehouse, or you point your data source to an S3, you point your data source to a visualization layer, and the data just starts flowing without any integration, without any configuration, without you testing out and finding that, okay, maybe a month down the line, certain fields did not come through. So put together, the zero ETL and these comprehensive services provide you with a diverse array of tools that do not come in the way of you finding those insights for your end customers and students. So just to summarize, we've covered a lot of ground. There was a lot of content in the slides, but I would say that at AWS, we try to provide easiest and secure ways to build your generative AI applications while making sure whatever you do in terms of customization, in terms of research, it is isolated for you only, and it is not shared with the world out there. We are very excited with all the developments that are happening in the generative AI, and we look forward to work together with you on that. Thank you so much for your time. Suvarna, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Arvind, for such an insightful session. I hope all of our attendees have found it useful. This session is open for Q&A. If anyone is having any questions, you can type in the questions section, or you can raise your hand and I will unmute you. So far, there are no questions. We'll wait for a minute or two. There is one question from Sanket. He has raised his hand. I will just unmute him. Sanket, I
Hi,
have
Arvind.
unmuted you. You can talk.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Hi, Arvind. Thank you for the session. Arvind, I just wanted to have one question regarding the AI. Actually, there was one use case which was kind of in the AI integration of databases. So actually, the query was they wanted to have AI embedded into the database kind of service, and they can recommend them the query kind of thing. Means, for example, if one member is one of the top technical member and he wants you to do some query on the databases, so can AI, means can this Gen AI kind of a services recommend him the particular kind of a query that he wants to perform? So can it be possible using this of the services, or we need to do some customizable things?
Hi, Sanket. Arvind here. Thanks for your question. So I would recommend exploring Code Whisperer for this. Code Whisperer can generate, you may have to point it towards your existing set of queries so that it can learn that what are the type of queries you do that. If that doesn't
Okay.
work, it may require a combination of Code Whisperer plus a code generation LLM. But yeah, I think we can work together on this. So let us know. Happy to get on a call along with Cloud.in team and help you through this.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Arvind. That's it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sanket. Thanks, Arvind. Arvind, there are no questions. So I think we can conclude the session. Thank you once again. Thanks Arvind and thanks Prathar. And thank you all for attending the session. We appreciate your being with us today. We would like to get your feedback on the session to improve the experience. I have pasted one link in the chat box, so we'll request to share your feedback through the link. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.